Working hard, I see, Huangai.
Why? This is nothing. If we are to continue our rise, it's going to take all the effort we can muster.
I'm grateful, but are you sure you're not overdoing it? I've heard you've been extremely busy.
Overdoing it?
The princess is right, you know.
They say being busy is a privilege to be had, but it's never good to go overboard. Besides, you're getting more attention than I am.
Actually, I've been trying my best to be inconspicuous. There is no need for you two to concern yourselves. I'm merely doing what is required of me. And you as well, Princess. I am tough enough to endure.
Well, if you say so. But we won't be able to succeed without you. Just keep that in mind, okay?
I assure you, I won't forget it. Thank you, Princess.
Attack Jing Province and defeat Liu Biao. That's what the Emperor has ordered?
Yes. Although we should bear in mind that Cao Cao is likely to have influenced the Emperor's decision.
I know, but it doesn't feel quite right. It's like we're dancing to Cao Cao's tune, like when we fought Yuan Shu.
It seems that Cao Cao intends to take on Yuan Shao. So to prevent getting struck from behind, he wants...
Still, Liu Biao is a problem for us as well, and we stand to gain something from defeating him.
It would be revenge for father's death.
The enemy of our enemy is our ally, I suppose. However, becoming a tool for Cao Cao may not be ideal, considering our future plans for our kingdom.
Cao Cao took advantage of chaotic circumstances to gain control of the... But I think I'm going to obey the order. We of the Sun Clan are the Han's loyal warriors. That was the ideal father always strove for. It would be a disgrace to him if we refused a call for aid from the Emperor while claiming to be building a kingdom that will protect the people.
Lord Sun Ce.
This isn't the time to waver. We now have the strength to take on Liu Biao. This is for father. Let's get our revenge.
There is something I'd like to ask you, given your skills. During the next battle, Sun Ce will lead our main force to Mount Shisai, to assault Liu Biao's main camp. Meanwhile, I want you to take a separate force to the rear, in case the governor of Lujiang, Liu Shun, decides to make a move. A former officer in Yuan Shu's army. His post was originally to be Sun Ce's. Yuan Shu promised it to him as a reward for defeating Lord Lu Kang, the governor at the time. But then, he reneged on the promise, and appointed Liu Shun instead. Since absorbing Yuan Shu's remaining forces, Liu Shun has been building up his strength. When Sun Ce attacks Liu Biao's main force, Liu Shun will undoubtedly try to attack from the rear. That is why I want you to conquer a stronghold on the Lujiang side, so that you can keep an eye on them. We will have to fight Liu Shun eventually. It makes sense for us to try and eliminate as many of our rivals in Jiangdong as possible. Are you willing to do it? I appreciate it. The situation is murky this time around. It's best we take every precaution we can. As Sun Ce's influence grows, his number of potential enemies increases. The veteran officers, Lu Su and I, are all keeping our eyes out. But... no, let us not talk about this. I do not want my pessimism to spread to you as well. Let's begin. Now then.
Right.
On Kai, heading out.
We can do it! We of the Sun Clan have longed for this moment. As the blade of the hand, we shall strike our long-hated foe! Let's move out, everyone! Forge on ahead and hold nothing back!
Remember the plan. I lead Liu Shun and his guild to
The enemy officer, we shall guard this position.
Brother, you two as always, and charge on ahead as you see fit.
I knew I could count on you, friend! Let's give this fight all we've got! And over he is! It's Sun Ce! Glory to the man who strikes him down! The enemy officer, this right lord, has been defeated. You'll have to get through me first! Let's go! Hardly enough to stop us. Forge ahead, straight on through. This monster falls behind me. Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sun Ce is focused on Liu Biao's forces. Now is our chance to strike at his back. Begin the advance.
Liu Shun's men are on the move. As planned, the enemy officers strike at their rear and defeat. Circle around from the east and quickly take control of the base. This is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated. Do you intend to strike Liu Shun's army head-on? Not how I would do things, but I leave this to your discretion. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You dare to come out here alone? I'll make you regret that decision.
An opening.
On me! Sun Ce is our quarry!
They're after my head. You'll just have to take all of theirs instead. Let's go, everyone!
Aye! We're with you, Lord Sun Ce!
With all my might. Let's end this.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Easy!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Keep up.
Good work.
The little conqueror, Sun Ce, trampling the Shanyue people underfoot, all for the sake of domination. His ambitions must be thwarted. You could be... No, that's not possible.
This isn't good. I can't lose here. Not now.
Watch the master at work.
Time to finish.
I've been waiting for this.
All my might.
Must have taken a turn for the worse. Must think of something quickly.
Sash,
The enemy officer
the sacred
has been
bird
defeated.
won. And those eyes. Yes, he must be.
What? We've been flanked by Sun Ce's forces? So our own tactic has been used against us.
The detachment seems to have made a dent in their defenses. Unrest is spreading through the enemy ranks.
Yo, you! I knew they'd come through for us.
The enemy officer.
Clean up the rest of this riffraff.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Deal with. Please bring the fight to him.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You've rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget. Things are just starting to get good. Especially now that you're here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Job done.
We no longer have to fear attacks from the rear. Go, Sun Ce. Take your revenge for Lord Sun Jian.
The time has finally come. I could not have made it this far without you, Joyu. Knowing that you're watching my back means that I can afford to be just a little careless out there.
Another one falls behind me.
Have at them! Surround them and put them to the sword!
It's futile. That won't be enough to stop us. Not as we are now.
And open. Accomplished more than I could have hoped. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Any foe will crumble when caught off guard. Attack!
And open. Let's go.
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Bring them to stop the advance!
They kept Sun Ce off guard, but they saw we were playing. So, at the very least, I shall clear your head and strike a blow to your cause.
Get opening. That was not enough. Let's get serious.
Advance! Get close to me, now! Get advancing!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. I know how to get the job done. The enemy officer has been defeated.
As regrettable as it may be.
There's no reason to head back the way we came. We'll be able to join up with Lord Susa.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
We have no equal!
Okay, good! I can never
The
get
enemy
on me.
officer has been defeated.
Prepare for pain!
Now that you're here, things do not seem so bad.
You've rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget this. I'm invested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another one falls behind me.
Young-Su is the only one left.
Let's go! Time to advance!
Unrivaled strength and bravery to spearhead our assault.
Let's go.
Has my brother always struck such a stalwart figure?
Tell you what, you need to invade our lands once again. You had best prepare yourself. I shall take you down, just as I hunted your father.
Do not underestimate us, Huangzu. Heresies are the blades of the Han. Carrying on the will of Sun Jian. The pride of my family. You shall fall! I challenge you to battle.
Prepare yourself.
Watch the master at work. Tony! You ready for this? Watch the master at work. We just don't make enemy officers like they used to. Get it now. We just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Let's end this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So the cub has grown into his own. The Sun family are a force to be reckoned with. For the sake of Jing, you must be dealt with.
Stop right there, Huangzu!
Damn, he escaped.
This battle is ours! Raise a cry of victory, man! Here it comes!
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you never would have allied yourself with Sun Ce and become a vassal to the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made, and now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power, though this seems even more pitiful. Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Ziluan, down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Ziluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. In these times of strife, the only people lauded as heroes are those who wield their blades with abandon and drown themselves in blood. In that sense, Sun Ce certainly is a hero. He's building his nation atop the bodies of those who oppose him. If you choose to follow his path, I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. A true hero is one who saves people and brings peace to the world. But such heroes no longer exist.
How much encouragement people have gained from Lady Sun Shengxian's gallantry, I wonder.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But, if you do... That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore, because now you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. Of course, I always will. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Juha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Juha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue.
I was wondering who the new threat was. So they were after Sun Ce. I appreciate you informing me. Sun Ce will be safe for now, and he escaped injury in the last battle as well. I wouldn't relax just yet. I have also received another worrying piece of news.
There has been an uprising by the remaining forces of Shigong, the former governor of Wu, and the now leaderless Shen Yue. They might gain support from other factions looking to invade Xiandong. If we attack Liu Biao without taking care of them, the ground we stand on will swiftly collapse.
We have made all this progress through sheer momentum and the force of Sun Ce's will. But now, the cracks are threatening to show. It may be wise for us to hold for a moment. We cannot proceed without solid footing, after all. But I know Sun Ce, and he's not one to just stay put.